be showing you how to properly clean your boots and shoes for years to come, as well as the tools that I use and some cleaning tips to keep those shoes and boots looking fresh for the future. So whether you're wearing them or you plan on reselling them, stay tuned to see my cleaning tips and tricks and what I like to use. All right, stay tuned. Okay guys, so let's start off with the products. So and tools that I use to keep my shoes looking fresh. So I have a lot of things that I like to use for keeping my shoes and everything and boots looking great. So let's go over them together and I'll kind of show you how they work as well. So right off the bat, I want to start with little scissors. Now these are really great to trim any little threads on shoes, so like fabric shoes, tennis shoes, things like that. These will be great. Like I have a shoe here that has a couple of little strings, so these are great to cut the little strings off, do what you need to when you're cleaning your shoes and get them ready for sale, or just to help keep them look fresh if you're keeping them for yourself. Next, I like to use Goo Gone. This is great especially for resellers if you have any stickers, especially at the bottom soles of the shoes. Maybe somebody stepped in some gum or some kind of gunk and it gets rid of all of that gross things. I like to use this on the rubber outsole of the shoe. Use with caution with this. It does have a nice fragrant smell to it too, so just kind of use sparingly. A little dab will do ya for the Goo Gone. Next, this is one of my favorite products, especially for when it comes to cleaning the inside leather soles. These are the Armor All cleaning wipes. You can use it on a lot of products. You can use it on leather, certain rubber adhesive. So anything kind of, you know, it's more for the interior dash of your car. But yeah, so you can use it on vinyl, fabric, carpet, consoles, leather, and more. And it gets rid of that dust and grime. Again, this is great to use on your leather sandals, the inner soles. It cleans off really nice, gets rid of those footprints, as well as the outside for a quick cleaning of the shoes. But I like to use these for the interiors and the bottom soles of the shoes as well, just to kind of freshen them up. Then for a little tougher duty, I like to use, now, again, this is one of those used sparingly, 100% acetone nail polish remover. When I pick up some shoes at my Goodwill, they use a permanent marker on the bottom for their prices, so in case a sticker falls off, they still know how to ring them at what price. So again, this is one of those things, use with caution, but it gets off those permanent markers. Again, be gentle, do a little test spot. Otherwise, you could ruin the bottom sole of the shoe or discolor it. This is also very strong, so when you are using 100% acetone nail polish remover, make sure to wear grubby clothes in case any of it spills on you. It will remove the color from your clothing. And with that nail polish remover, I like to use these cotton pads. They work a little bit better than cotton balls. And again, you can get them at the beauty aisle, Target, Walgreens, wherever. And I like them because they have a little bit of kind of a more porous texture. This is more to get that makeup and stuff off, or use toner for your face, but also kind of gives a little bit of friction when getting off the permanent marker for shoes, or just kind of to clean the sides. I just used the acetone nail polish remover and this, and I kind of rub it on there and get those white sneakers nice and fresh again, and I'll show you how to do that later. Next, we have a few of my favorites. This will need a little bit more insight and research, and I'll kind of cover that with you as well. My first thing is this Instant Shine Sponge. I picked this up at DSW Footwear. This is really nice. I like to use it on leather. You can use it on patent leather, but it has cleaner in there, and you can just buff it out against the shoe, and it gives it a really nice polished shine. I got this for $5 at DSW, or excuse me, $6. And it works really great. Highly recommend this. Quick if you have a leather bag that you need to kind of make look a little more fresh, freshen it up a little bit. Shoes if you're on the go. Men, this is especially great for dress shoes. If you have an event, you don't have time to polish, put this on and your shoes will look fantastic. Brand new. Love, 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 love. Want to have 100 of these. Also from DSW is this really great leather lotion. I love to use this on my handbags. Again, you can use it on boots and shoes, as it says here. Really nice. It's kind of like a cream, and I highly recommend using this with a microfiber cloth. One of those soft kind of detailing cloths. Now these you can get basically anywhere, even the dollar store. The dollar store doesn't have the white ones. I like the white ones just so I can see the product and if any of the shoe finish is coming off, just so I know how to clean with caution. So I'll show you how to use these two products together. Now, for a little bit more advanced, we have the Suede and Nubuck Cleaner. Now, this you have to be really cautious with. And I'll show you as we're cleaning shoes to look inside your shoe and see what fabric it's actually made of so you don't clean it improperly. So this is the Suede and Nubuck Cleaner. It's good for all colors. I got this at Target. I think it was like $8 or $9, but it's huge. These are going to be great for those Ugg boots, any kind of suede shoes. Men's boots and shoes especially are made of Suede and Nubuck, so that is something even in the fall we want to keep in mind, which works great. And then a couple things to go along with it. This is a, excuse me, there's a, it looks like a nail brush, but it actually goes along with the Suede and Nubuck Cleaner. You're gonna kind of get the dust out of the suede with this brush before you treat it. This is also a suede brush that works really well. I got this by Jason Mark. It comes with a couple other things. It also comes with this really great nubby eraser. It looks a little bit worse for wear here, but this is great for getting the little scuff marks out of tennis shoes, even white ones. I would definitely say have 2 of these if you can, if you're going to be investing in these. Oh, I'm losing. Hold on, let it focus here. Come on. So this is really good too to get those scuff marks out of those tennis shoes. And okay, and then this little guy here is what we call, they're called Scotty peelers. And they help get stickers off of the inside of shoes, any products. I love these. These come in a set of 3, and I will link them below so you can kind of see them in action too. But these are a really great thing that I like to use. Okay, and then lastly, my favorite product ever. This is the Doc Martens Wonder Balsam. I love this. I use this for a lot of my leather wear. It's really great. It almost comes in like a shoe polish, but it's more of like a lotion. It has a really nice smell to it, and it comes with its own little sponge, and it's very tough and durable. And then under here's the product. It almost looks like candle wax, but does a really good job. It goes the distance, and it really polishes and shines your leather products, especially like cowboy boots or those leather purses that have just been, you know, kind of worn and beaten. This will freshen the life of them and make it look brand spanking new. So this is my favorite product of all time. Highly recommend. I will have links below so you can check out these products, or if you want to add them to your shoe cleaning regimen, I think it's a really great idea. So here are the products that I use again, and we'll kind of go over how I use each one and the best way to kind of clean your shoe products with them. So we'll get started here in just a moment. Oh, and lastly, I almost forgot, highly recommend having a lint roller to get rid of all of those fuzzies inside and outside of the shoes. And then lastly, if you're not comfortable using the acetone for getting the white sneaker fresh look back, making them look brand new, I do recommend magic eraser pads. You can use Mr. Clean, kind of any brand will work. It's all really the same chemicals. It's more of the price that you're paying. I got a set of 4 from Target for like $2.50. So that's always a good deal, especially when I use them, because these go a long way. So we'll get into the cleaning video here and portion in just a moment. Okay, so now that we have our Vans and I had a Sperry that I had to clean up, all it really needed was just a little freshening up with our acetone, just like we did on the Vans, so it looks really good. Now on here, my Goodwill, oh my goodness, they put their price at the bottom. Don't love that. Try to get it out with acetone. It's just not working. But to avoid future discoloration, like I was talking about with the acetone, I had tried a regular kind of low-key nail polish remover first. I even tried to use like the eraser. I tried this little scrubby brush to kind of get some of the fibers kind of loosened up to try to get that. Didn't look too hot, so we're just going to stop there and then just maybe discount it $1 or $2 just because of that spot. Nobody sees them, thankfully, because they're on the bottom. Nobody sees the bottom what you're walking on. These are really pretty. Again, I got to do a little trimming, and these are ready to shoot. Aren't those cute? I'm in Minnesota, so we love our Sperry's, our boat shoes, our kind of fun summery shoes when we get them, because it's a very limited season here. Okay, also, oh, lose my light. I also had a Clark sandal that I worked on getting the permanent marker up. Now they did a metallic one on this one. I don't know how well you can see it, but it was here. And again, I just used my acetone, gently dabbed. Now I was really cautious with this one. I just did like a light kind of quick swipe. Just so we don't discolor. If you let it sit and saturate, it will turn a lighter color. So just be careful when getting those permanent markers. Again, you can try a couple things like the cleaning wipes if it's not too set in, if they're new. A lot of people who go to Goodwill can tell how fresh the mark is. You could try your rubber. So all different things to get them. But they look brand new and they're gorgeous and they are ready to be photographed and sell. Alright, so next I am going to be showing you some suede shoes here. Now these we're not going to use the new butt cleaner on. These are some brown Bjorn. I said Born. Come on. There we go. Kind of like a chocolate brown Born boot or Born on Concept. Just really nice and comfy. Great for the fall. I'm in the Midwest, so these shoes always do pretty well. So we're just going to give them a nice little buffing. I have my brush here, my Jason Mark brush. Let's see if you can... Sorry, I'm losing light, so I'm going to keep adjusting as we kind of go here. So I do apologize. I hope it's not too annoying here. Okay, so I'm going to just have this little brush. And again, I'm going to put my hand in the shoe just to give it a little bit better traction. Okay, here we go. So I have my brush, I have my shoe, and all I'm doing is I'm just brushing it, just like hair. Just giving it a nice little buff. Now again, you can use this to get the dust out of there if they've been sitting in your closet. As you can see here, if you go too rough, it kind of goes against the grain, but it really just softens them and makes them look fresh. So over here, they're a little bit rougher. So again, just kind of making sure, okay, we're going to get this out, clean them. Now, for this back portion, I probably could use the new bug cleaner. I'm just not going to right now. And just kind of give them a nice little brushing. And do the same for this side. So that's just one way to begin treating them. Again, really nice. I am going to list these in my Poshmark Closet, so I'm going to take a little the lint roller and go through here and just make sure there's no hairs or fuzzies. One thing I found that having fuzzies in shoes just kind of makes them look more worn, especially if you're selling them. I like to put my shoes in a bag, make them look fresh, like they're brand new from the store. Again, before you treat anything, make sure to look at the inside of the shoes to know what they're made out of. These are too dark for me to see. We'll do another one. So just before you treat them, and I'll show you this sweet and new butt cleaner here in just a moment, but that is how we use the brush, just to get the dust and dirt out and kind of make them look fresh for wear if you're quickly on the go. Hi guys, okay, so here's the fun part. I'm really excited. So now I'm going to cover using our Doc Martens Wonder Balsam on our Dam Post leather boots here. So these are really nice leather. It's still really supple, but there's a few spots where it needs a little bit of attention. There is kind of some wear and just kind of fading over here. Again, there's just a little bit of wear, so I just want to give it a nice little buff. And just kind of clean her up a little bit, make it a little bit shinier and treated for the next person. So I'm really excited to show you that. Now, I will say that our Wonder Balsam does wonders, obviously. And what's great about it is you really don't need a lot of product. It goes the distance. It does have kind of a little piney smell though. So some people might be kind of thrown off by that. So that's why I say don't use a lot. Use just a little bit. So we're going to get going here so you can kind of see. And finally we have some better light. So yay. So here's our Wonder Balsam. It looks like a candle. It's kind of oily. And we've got her sponge. Like I said, tough and durable. So we're going to dip it in our product. We got a nice base product here. Get that little fuzzy out. And I really like to use this. Now you can use it anywhere. Again, this is great for leathers. Kind of keeps everything salt. It's made out of coconut oil, lanolin, and beeswax. So that's why it kind of has that yellowish tone to it. Protects against water, liquid, and salt. So I'm in the Midwest. That is a great thing that we definitely need in the wintertime. A lot of salt and snow. And just kind of protecting the leather. So again, you can even work it into the seams. It's safe for that. It's not really going to affect it in any way. So I like to kind of start in the back of the heel and just kind of work my way from there. So again, just kind of spread it out, and it really shines. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got a nice sheen to it. And I just like to just go around and buff it. Again, definitely try to put your hand in here and get it so you can kind of see it does kind of like crinkle. The boot is crinkling, so making sure that we're using that Wonder Balsam will help it with the wear too. So making sure it gives it a nice polish and shine. But yeah, so I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to go all over my boot. Again, go in the seams. Make it look really nice. especially the back, you know, where your foot kind of sits and around. And I just go around all of that and just give it a good polish. Again, and then I would maybe let this dry. If you feel like it's getting a little wet, you can go ahead and wipe it if you're not liking it, but I think it looks really good. Kind of the more scuffed up parts, like around the toe, give it a good buffing, especially on like the side of the foot here, definitely. But again, I love this product. I use it on my bags, boots, shoes, basically anything leather looks really good. I really don't use it on patent leather. For patent leather, I would use my Instant Shine sponge again, and then you just kind of buff it against the shoe that way. So that's what I would use for any patent leather or kind of vinyl product. But yeah, this is one of my favorite products, and it just does wonders, and it lasts for many months, keeping that nice finish. So I think it's a really good investment. I can't remember the price at the top of my head, but I will put the Amazon link below for that Wonder Balsam so you can see. And again, make sure to get around the zippers, and again, the back. Do all sides of the boot. And since this was in really good condition, I mean, just taking 4 or 5 minutes as I'm talking right now, and it looks great. So highly recommend Doc Martens Wonder Balsam. It does kind of have that nice kind of scent to it. Let them sit. If you're going to resell them right away or put them in a bag or box, I would say let them sit a day or two. Check them over, make sure in case you need to go over one more spot. Looks great. But yeah, otherwise it lasts a really long time, and then the fact that it's nice and resealable does wonders. So next I will cover the suede and nubuck cleaner, so you can kind of see how that works and kind of that technique there. But if you have any questions about how I use the Wonder Balsam, or how I clean my shoes, or want a more close-up, let me know and put those in the comments. But yeah, so that is our Wonder Balsam. Okay, now here are some fun ones I wasn't planning on showing, but you get a sneak peek. So my mom found this awesome score of Jimmy Choo's leather pointed toe flats in black. They are a size 11.5, so if anybody's an 11.5, check out the links below for my Poshmark Closet. That's where they're going to be, as well as Mercari and eBay. I'll have those all in the description. So yeah, so this is where I'm going to show you a couple of products that I'm going to use for this. So these are leather. It doesn't have it on there, and they also have leather suede soles on the bottom, so you can kind of zoom in. Let me zoom in so you can kind of see. So now I hate these marks. They're not really great. They have the original tags. Probably came from like a Nordstrom's. I'm not sure. But yeah, so they are a 41.5, which is 11.5. Legit Jimmy Choo's. They have a nice kind of leather and cork bottom, so just really cute. Just one of those classic pieces. So let me show you how I would clean these. So first, for the inside, just to kind of clean them, especially nowadays, I like to grab my Armor All cleaning wipes. So I got my wipe. And like I said, this is really great for cleaning the inside of the leather. So I'm going to go around, try really hard not to get the tag wet. And I go around. And again, this gets all the little hairs, any dust. If it's been sitting in people's closet, I kind of go in. Now this has leather sides, so I can also go around the sides too and just clean that up. Makes me feel a little bit better when people buy them. You know, that there's not like any gross foot germs, whatever, cooties that occur. Now, since these are leather, I can also use these wipes on the outside. I did give it a quick little wipe. There was a couple of spots on this side just from walking around. You know, that happens. So I cleaned both of these up with my wipes. We're not going to do anything to the bottom. I had to message my resellers group to see if anybody knew how to clean them. Everybody said leave them alone, it's too tough. So that's what we're going to do. If you're never sure, there is plenty of resources regarding cleaning. You can Google it, you can YouTube it if it's available, or there's Facebook groups, other groups. You can ask other resellers, which is what I use, because these are really expensive. These value at about $200, so that's what we're going to try to go for. So I want to make sure that these look really nice. Now today I'm going to use my Sofsole Instant Shine sponge. Again, I was excited to show you this. So we're going to go in, and it's got the cleaning product in it, and it's nice because all you need to do is just wipe it across, and it gives it a really great shine. You don't even have to apply too much pressure. It does all of the work. So they looked pretty good. We're just going to make them look a little bit better. Give them a nice polish so that when I take the photos, they look awesome. Like I said, these are great for men's shoes. Quick little buff, not even 5 minutes, and they look fantastic. So look at that shine already. So we're just going to go around, give them a quick buff, and you can kind of go back and forth. There's really no wrong way to use this product. And again, I got this for $6 at DSW. Love it. They're up by the registers. I need more. But yeah, so looks really good. So now we have a nice shiny shoe. I'll do it to my other one, and these are going to be ready to list and hopefully make some money. Woo! Okay guys, I have one more tip for you. So I have these UGG and Pendleton wool shoes. Now I didn't talk about how to clean these up before. As you can tell, they have had a lot of wear, probably lived in country roads or more rural area. They're super cute though, and I want to make sure that we treat them right. They got the fur on the inside. So what I did just to start, besides I'm going to really have to tackle this, is I actually used a sweater shaver. Again, I got this on Amazon for I think like $5 or $6. It works fantastic. You can actually, if there's, again, this is kind of a wool blanket material, there's some fuzzies that always kind of pill up. You can just take that and just go. So that was one of the steps that I did. So just wanted to share that tip with you if you have any kind of unique fabrics like that. Again, I always recommend a tester spot, but you know, a sweater shaver works wonders. Good if you also sell clothes. Today we're just focusing on shoes, but yeah, one of those really great things. So another tip there, and then next we will move on to the suede and nubuck. Okay, so now for our suede and nubuck cleaner. Okay, so like I said, I got this at Target for about $8 or $9. And it's great for men's shoes, especially boots in the fall. They're normally made of suede or nubuck. A lot of designers. Nubuck is kind of a leather blend. Suede is the raw side of leather, you know, from the shiny leather parts, or the cowhide, if you will. And for this cleaner, it is flammable. It is kind of stinky, so definitely use it near an open window. We have our window opened here, a crack, just to kind of get some proper ventilation. It also comes in a kit with this cleaning brush. This is good to help get rid of the dust and dirt before you treat it, so you can kind of go over it, kind of rough up your suede, your nubuck before you spray it. So you would brush away that first, then you're going to spray the shoes evenly, brush away any more dirt, and then you're going to use a dry cloth to wipe away any excess. Again, this is really great to help protect shoes and boots against waters and stains. So, and then they also have another product called All Protector. I don't have that available, I just have the cleaner. just to keep it fresh, especially for wet weather, rain, snow. So I started to do one, but we need to clean this one up, and then I also will need to clean the bottoms. So I'm going to go and start roughing this up a little bit. Now this big end for these New Balance, kind of in the way, so then this is where you got to be gentle. So I'm roughing them up, give it a little shake. I like to spray it a little bit from afar. I'm going to move my other shoe. Again, I always like to have a towel down, and I'm just kind of spraying. And then, oh, it smells really good, you guys. So here's what I'm doing. I'll kind of zoom in a little bit more so you can kind of see here more of what it looks like. So kind of giving it a good brushing. There was some dirt and wear here. Kind of lighten it up so you can kind of see. So, yeah. And then I can always kind of go over it with my second one. Just kind of clean it up, freshens it up, and it gives it that really nice smell. So, working on my way. This one's a little bit trickier, so I'm going to take my wet cloth, dry off the end, dry this off. Now again, I'd let these kind of dry. You need at least like an hour for these to kind of dry up. But it is looking kind of nice, and it just kind of freshens it. It kind of relays it a little bit better. See, that's a little rough here. So again, we're going to just kind of and this is a little bit more durable since they're tennis shoes, so if you accidentally go in the wrong direction, it's okay. You know. Okay. Take my cloth, and again, just kind of get that excess off. There was a couple of salt stains here, so trying to clean that out with some vinegar and water solution. I'll put that in a separate one. But yeah, so here's just one way. This is just a quick way. It could be a little bit better. Again, I gotta touch up a couple of areas, but that is how you use that. Again, follow the instructions. I might not have done the best video, and again, look inside your shoes. It will have fabric content in there. Well guys, I hope that you enjoyed my video today of my shoe cleaning tips and tricks and what products that I personally like to use when I'm cleaning my shoes for myself or for reselling. If you have any questions or comments, hit me in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of this video. Also, I am a new channel, so you know, if you enjoyed this and want to see more, hit that like button and subscribe. I'm trying to do a little bit more videos years ago, but I was cleaning shoes, so I wanted to take the chance and show you guys what I'm working on. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.